Hi, this video is for every person connected with production, quality control or engineering functions of any manufacturing unit. It is relevant for every person from shop floor supervisor to the managing director or owner of the company. In the last video, we saw that the four most important aspects of any manufacturing industry are total plant output, product quality, cost of production and timely delivery. Which is the single most important factor which affects all four of these? Is it training, material availability, manpower availability or something else? It is process control. Process control is the single most important factor which affects all four of these. More specifically, technical process control. Even if you have 50% manpower or 50% machines running, you must have 100% process control. So what is process control? I have found that there is very limited knowledge and very little awareness of the subject in many industries. That is why it is not implemented properly. Technical process control is the exact control on various parameters affecting the production process. These could be parameters like furnace temperature setting, cutting length setting, oven temperature setting, or flow control of coolant, or pressure setting in a hydraulic press, things like that. It is a combination of all these parameters which affects quality of the product which is coming out of the production process. If you are able to control all these parameters correctly, then the product coming out of the process will definitely meet all the quality requirements. Of course, for this, you need raw material of required grade or quality, otherwise no amount of process control will give you correct product quality. We will discuss the subject of raw material quality in later videos. There are many industries which implement good process control, but there are many others which do not pay enough attention to it. Their focus is on quality control through inspection rather than through process control. I recently studied operations of a plastic pipe manufacturing company. They say that they operate on 3% gross profit margin. However, many of their pipes are 3% overweight. This wipes out their entire margin. If they try to reduce weight of pipe, the required thickness also reduces, which causes rejection of the entire batch of pipes. And increase in thickness causes excess weight of pipe. In both cases, they are at a loss. There is a need for stricter process control to ensure production within the tight limits of weight and pipe thickness. The company director says that their machines are capable of producing pipe thickness within an accuracy of 0.02 mm in small and medium sizes. However, on study of various internal inspection reports, I have found that the thickness variation has been up to 0.4 or 0.8 mm in certain cases. This is 20 to 40 times variation than the claimed accuracy of 0.02 mm. And this large variation above the expected accuracy is the reason for all losses. When the weight of pipe goes up, the shop floor people are blamed for excess weight. However, the operator or the production manager cannot risk lowering the thickness as it will cause rejection of the entire lot. This is a perpetual situation. This is a gap in desired or expected accuracy and the actual control over the weight and thickness. The process capability is not proven. What is process capability? People in production know that there is always a piece to piece or batch to batch variation in dimensions, density, hardness or other product parameters. Process capability is the ability of your machines or processes to consistently produce 99.999% or almost all of your production within the specified or desired limits. There is a standard method to calculate process capability. We will explain it in a later video. If you don't want to miss it, please subscribe to our channel and click on the bell icon for notifications. Done it? Let's see further. For achieving good process control, you must first assess the process capability of your machines and processes. Are your machines and processes really capable of achieving 99.999% production within the desired limits? If you need any help in assessment, we can help you. Our contact details are given here and also in the description. If the process capability of your machines and processes is not proven, you will always struggle to achieve the required accuracy in production. And you will keep blaming the production people for variation in quality. Once process capability is proven, you can establish good process control so that your product is always within the specified limit. Now you might be confused between the terms process capability and process control. I will give a simple example. Suppose you own a shop and you have a commercial chiller or fridge. Let's assume that your commercial fridge is able to maintain its temperature within 2 degrees centigrade and its temperature setting range is from -6 degrees to +20 degrees. Let's suppose you want to store paneer in your fridge. You set the temperature at 10 degrees centigrade. Your fridge is able to control the temperature within 2 degrees centigrade, so it will always maintain the fridge temperature between 8 degrees to 10 degrees centigrade. That is its process capability. Now you want to store ice cream in the fridge. For this, you set the fridge temperature to -4 degrees centigrade. The fridge will maintain its temperature between -6 and -4 degrees centigrade because it is able to control the temperature within 2 degrees centigrade. Earlier you had set the temperature at 10 degrees centigrade and now you set the temperature at -4 degrees centigrade. In both the cases, the capability of the fridge is to maintain temperature within 2 degrees centigrade, but you have changed the temperature setting. You are setting different temperatures of 10 degrees centigrade and -4 degrees centigrade for different products is your process control, and the ability of fridge to maintain the temperature within 2 degrees centigrade is its process capability. This is a simplified example of broad range of activities needed for process control. If you keep the fridge temperature at 10 degrees centigrade for storing paneer and then do not change it to -4 degrees for storing ice cream, then your ice cream will melt. This means your machine is capable, but your process is not under control. Process control is use of automated or manual methods to measure product and process parameters continuously during production and to take corrective actions to keep the product parameters within specified limits. Statistical process control is a part of your overall process control activities. It is a standard method which is required to be implemented in almost all manufacturing companies, but it is actually missing in many companies. We are going to cover statistical process control in one of our future videos. Make sure that you have subscribed to the channel and don't miss the video when it is released. Coming back to the original point, why is process control the most important activity in production management? It is important because lack of process control impacts almost all of your production objectives. Let's see what happens when you don't have process control. First, it takes a long time for every product change on your machines. It takes a lot of trial and error to bring all parameters under control and to have an acceptable product. Again, a lot of time is wasted to keep all parameters under control for consistent product quality. It wastes hours of your production time every time there is a product change. Lack of process control causes frequent stoppage of production due to poor quality and resetting of your machines. Due to these two reasons, your first objective of maximum production output is affected. When you have poor process control, there is a lot of variation in thickness, length, hardness, color, etc., which causes a lot of rework and rejection. This means the overall product finish, hardness, etc. parameters are not consistent. Some of these defects can miss inspection and the defective product can reach your customer. Lack of consistency and defects means your production quality is poor. This also results in higher material wastage or higher consumption. Wastages and poor quality increase the cost of production. Many industries settle for a certain percentage of rework or rejection as a standard part of their process. They must actually try for zero rejection, and right first time means zero rework from the initial process. In many industries, 3 to 5% of rework or rejection is accepted as a standard norm. But some industries have shockingly high percentage of rework or rejection. In most industries, if you have 4% rejection and 8% gross profit margin, then rejection is taking away 50% of your profit margin because of poor process control. Your cost of production is high, which makes your product costly and your company less competitive in the market. If you have poor process control, you will have frequent stoppage of production line. You will also require 100% inspection and sorting of your production. This causes delay in order completion and you are not able to deliver products timely to the customer. This was our fourth objective, timely delivery to customers. If you have good process control, your production output is predictable and everything goes as per planning. This enables you to deliver products timely to the customer. Even if some percentage of your production is not totally rejected and it can be reworked, it increases your overall cost of production and it affects your delivery schedule. In one of our future videos, we will talk about generation of rework and management of rework. Please hit the bell icon for notification of upcoming videos. If you see any of the above issues in your factory, you need to take corrective actions immediately. You need to invest in process engineering to establish required degree of process control. We will be happy to help you for this, and we can do this for almost any industry. Our contact details are given in the description and here on the screen. Please call us now to implement or improve the most important practice in production management, that is, the right level of technical process control. See you soon in the next video.